Okay, so I've had some requests on showing you guys what I am doing with my kids using the internet. Right here, this is all done on Google Slides. It does take a lot of work, and I'm going to show you guys how I do this using another notebook because this one's already done. But I wanted to kind of show you what I have in here and what the kids are going to be doing. So here's slide 2. And I use this page here to have a demonstration video right here. So if I were to click on this, there'd be a video that explains to the kids what this is and how it's used. A little bit of explanation here and some reminders about attendance and grades. Here we have kind of the start of what they're doing. So each day, what I do on my daily warm-ups is I tell them, hey, you need to open up your elements of art. Turn it down a little bit. You're going to work on your Elements of Art interactive notebook, and every day on their daily warm-up it says, I want you to go to slide such and such, we're on slide 3, and do page 1. And the next day they would come in and on slide 3 do page 2, and so on and so forth. So here we have one that talks about line. In our class we talk about the elements of art. That's one of the big things that we have to learn in class. Not the only thing, but of course this is what we start with. It's the basics. What they have is they have an area where they can come in and they can type things. So, I mean, I've already got it in here, but they can come in and type what they think their definition is. So a line is a path made by a moving point. They're able to watch these videos in edit mode. They're able to come in here and drag and drop things and move things around. So that's kind of one way for them to get their stuff going. Here it's another drag and drop and typing in, more typing in. But what they have is they have information for them. You can do all kinds of things on this book. So for instance, here, they would use a line tool. So now they're getting a whole nother depth to that. They can come in and they can draw what they want. And I have explanations on how to do this for them. Change up the line weight, change the line color so that I can see it. It's kind of the instructions that I told them to do. We have more drag and drop activities where they can go in and do that kind of stuff with value, making a value scale. So they're dragging and dropping these items in order, typing things into a chart. I'm kind of rushing through this because this is a short video. So lots of different things for them to do, creating color wheels. Again, more videos. I have something else in here, like right here. Okay, so right here you could do like a scavenger hunt type thing. In that introductory video for them, it explains how to do a scavenger hunt. So they can go to insert image and they can search the web and look for an example of implied texture. So, if they're paying attention, they know that implied texture is texture that is implied and not actual. You can't actually feel it. So what they might do is say, drawing of animal. Okay, and they search that up and they'll find different kinds of drawings, and they find one that shows any kind of texture on it. So like here's a drawing of a cat, right? And they would just insert that in, and then they have instructions on how to shrink that down to fit what they need. And they can put that there. I kind of told them I want to be able to see that implied. But as they go through and they work in this book, what ends up happening is by the end, they've gone through all of the elements of art, and then they can go into present mode. Let's see if I can get back to here. And then they can study while they're in present mode. So here we have it in presentation mode. It's going to take a second to load. And they are able to kind of flip through here, and I have all these tabs already preset in here. They can open up these tabs and it'll bring it to it, and they can study what they've done. They can just kind of flick to the next page and look at it. They can flip to whatever they think they need to study, and they can learn what they've got in here as kind of a review tool. And I think that's a really cool thing for them to have access to. So I'm going to show in another video how to go about and create one of these books so that you guys can have access to something like that as well in your classroom.